I sort of feel like the Browns have kind of given up their leverage if they had any left over. What are the options for Cleveland at this point?
You know, first of all, you're absolutely right about the leverage. A lot of that is just the way the quarterback market has shaken out, especially by the way, Russell Wilson going to Denver, Matt Ryan going to Indy. All of a sudden, the potential bidders for Baker's services declined, and to the point where you're really just looking at Seattle, maybe Carolina. So the way I see it, Cleveland only has a couple of options. One, they hold on to Baker. Hopefully, if Deshaun Watson is suspended, as many suspect, he can maybe rebuild his value by playing a little bit, or another team loses their quarterback and they can trade him to a squad that needs him. The other, I think, is that they do a trade, but they basically get nothing in return. Heck, they might even have to give up a pick to get that $19 million off their books, because these trades are not based solely on talent. They're based on leverage, and that is just something Cleveland doesn't have.
I mean, my mind goes to Ryan Tannehill, and maybe not the player like specifically in comp to Baker Mayfield, but the situation when he was traded from Miami to Tennessee. Miami got a 4th-round pick and a 7th-round pick from Tennessee. Tennessee got Tannehill and a 6th-round pick. Now, if you had asked me 2 weeks ago what the Browns should ask for, I'd be like, ask for a 2nd-round pick or a 3rd-round pick. To your point, the leverage, it just doesn't seem like that's going to be realistic. So I think they need to have their mindset dropped just a little bit. But if you can get a 5th-round pick or something, or a 6th-round pick for a Baker Mayfield, and you flip back a 4th round, you know what I'm saying, where you get creative with that. I think that Tannehill and that trade is a perfect example, because I also think that there's value in Baker Mayfield. And I would say that this almost is going to be like teams having to go back to the college time when you have to do all your background checks on a player before drafting them. I think you got to do a good job background checking and figuring out what happened in Cleveland, because I do believe this is similar to Carson Wentz, where it's not just about on the field.
Right. Well, trades are about circumstances, by the way. The Rams traded Robert Woods for a 2023 6th-round pick. The Cowboys traded Amari Cooper for basically 30 spots of draft order priority. Like,
is it money?
It's money.
I got you.
It's basically a salary depth now, which is where Cleveland likely is.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.